This week, the Dow pushed past 12,000 for the first time since June 2008. What does that have to do with sports? A lot, if you happen to be in the squash business. Michelle Steele has more.
Yeah, and we're not talking about the vegetable, Margaret. You know, it's not football, it's not baseball, it's not even hockey, but that doesn't mean there isn't big money behind, yes, squash.
In the movies, perhaps no other sport is as connected to Wall Street as the gentlemanly game of squash.
Sport? You gotta try harder. Need some exercise, for Christ's sakes. Let's go, buddy. Push yourself.
But as the Dow goes, so goes business for the J.P. Morgan Tournament of Champions squash event wrapping up Thursday in New York. Prior to J.P. Morgan, the tournament sponsor was Bear Stearns. As that bank blew up, the tournament came under financial pressure.
Do we have to talk about last year? Last year was a tough year for everybody. It was really, I think we all know what was going on with not just financial services companies, but the economy.
Tournament director John Nimick says they're making more money this year from ticket sales than ever before, going from 5,000 to 6,500 tickets sold, or a 30% increase. A box runs about $9,000 for 4 seats for the tournament, and they're completely sold out.
But as the capital markets have strengthened, so has sponsorship for squash. In fact, J.P. Morgan has sponsored the tournament for 3 years, but this is the first year that they've decided to commit to a 2-year sponsorship deal.
Fans flocked around Nick Matthew, the world's #1 player, who said he's seeing bigger tournament prize money.
We've seen a big influx of tournaments in the Middle East as well. A lot of money there back in squash, really taking it out to the mass in those areas.
Another reason more money on the street means a boost in popularity for squash is, at least according to one fan,
it's an expensive game to play. Only the affluent can really afford it.
And it's an expensive game to watch as well. You know, those $9,000 boxes, you couldn't get one if you tried. The tournament tells me they sold 17% more of those boxes this year. By the way, Margaret, the finals are tonight, and Nick Matthew, he's in it to win it.